Hey, babes, welcome in. It's going to be general, taking what resonates, leaving the rest. Let's see what the message is. Spirit, what guidance does my collective need to hear? Do the viewers need to hear? The power of purpose. Number 18, which is 9, the ending of a cycle, the ending of the trials and tribulations, the ending of missing the mark. I'm getting. And that's going to be a huge relief, a huge weight lifted off your shoulders. Something is turning in your favor. Something about, I know it's going to sound weird when I say that, when I say this, but um, like a sewer could be significant. Like, the top of the sewer, I don't know, I'm getting like the top of a sewer. I know that's strange, but it's like the ending of feeling drained, the ending of the, yeah, the trials and tribulations. Someone's getting into the spotlight, or you can be walking into the spotlight, or some sort of recognition. Maybe you're feeling drained right now, and it's going to really be to your benefit to learn when to rest and when to take action, to live in that harmony. There's a time and a place to live in action, and there's a time and place to rest. And when you are creating, I don't want to say chasing, because chasing is outside of you. When you're creating, when you're manifesting, when you're working towards your desires, your dreams, your goals, you have a different kind of energy. You have a different kind of motivation. Motivation becomes your discipline, because motivation fades essentially after time. But discipline is what remains. Discipline is what gets you out of bed when you're tired, when you're sick, when you don't feel like it, when you're drained. But also, in the polarity of that, listen to your body. Because if you are over giving, if you are over pouring, you're just going to feel depleted. And you want to be able to provide whatever dream it is that you're creating, the best, highest vibration into it, so it sustains, so it becomes successful. You can wear copper jewelry, or copper jewelry can be significant. Copper jewelry will help you ground your energy. Hold on a second here. I just want to Google something. Copper. One second. Of course, now it doesn't fill it out. Hold on. Interstellar. What? One second. Why is this movie coming in? That's so weird. One second. I'm going to put you on hold. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. So, copper is under Venus, is the ruler of Venus. So, this will help you with your joints. It conducts energy through the body. It's a channel for love. And when used with magic spells, it attracts a soulmate. So that could be significant. So maybe you're attracting somebody that's coming in. Ooh, chills, confirmation. Oh, I feel overwhelmed. I feel like I'm going to cry. That someone's going to come in and assist you. This is part of the divine plan, divine, part of the divine purpose. that someone's coming in, a soulmate. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic necessarily. We'll see when I pull out the tarot. And they're going to be, it's like finding your tribe, assisting you in your higher purpose and your calling, because you're set out to be more, do more, give more, create more. God bless you. What else do we have for all viewers, for the collective watching spirit? In perfect harmony, and it's an 11 card. Mastering something. You could be a musician. Um, you're someone who's really like, you march to the beat of your own drum. You don't really listen to the narrative. You're the black sheep, the outcast, the weirdo, the nerd, all the good stuff in life, right? 555 on the clock when I say that. There's change happening. Something is coming into your life, or someone is coming into your life. They could even be a musician. You could be a musician. Maybe you're going to be creating music together. Maybe you were in like a high school band, I'm even getting, or in college or university, you were in a band, or you are in a band for whatever age you're in, right? Maybe you're in college, maybe you're in university and you're one of those marching bands. That could be significant. A merry motive. Understanding your why, discovering your why. When this person comes in and everything begins to puzzle together and the pieces begin to puzzle together, you're going to understand why certain things had to happen, why you had to let certain opportunities that you thought were up, if I could speak, that you thought were opportunities out to dry. You had to hang opportunities. Did you just sneeze again? God bless you. And so I'm just talking to my son. My son. Um, yeah, so you could have maybe felt or feel that you've missed some opportunities, but they weren't yours. It wasn't time. So you allowed it to pass you by, or it just didn't align. It didn't align with you at the time because you needed to prepare underneath sacred reverence. So you're meant to clear your energy, because you are also someone who is able to pick up on frequencies, someone who is connected in higher frequency, in higher realms. You could be a Sagittarian. I'm getting Sagittarian because of those arrows and the power of purpose in this card here. You could play the piano. You could be a pianist. And maybe you're coming together, you're building some sort of band. But I'm getting like you're going to be doing music with hurts. You're going to be doing some sort of music that's going to be healing the world, sacred reverence. That's going to bring in some sort of healing with this key and this lock. Yeah, you see how these two hands are connected. So I'm getting like divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And then they're holding a key. And then the heart is being unlocked. And that's what I was getting with the copper, with the Venus energy, grounding in your energy, or wear copper energy, and it'll help ground your energy and bring in love for you if that's what you're looking for. Attracting love. Maybe you have Sagittarius and Venus. This card wanted to come out. Passed over loved ones. Comfort, forgiveness, support. They're supporting your life purpose. They're bringing in someone. They're aligning. Like your spirit guides, your ancestors are bringing in someone. This person could be in the army, in the military. You see how like I'm getting like that badge right there? Maybe lighting candles could be significant. Maybe you just lit a candle, a red or a green candle for someone that has crossed over, and they wanted to acknowledge that they were with you when you were praying for them. When you lit that candle, they were there with you. They're your guardian angel. They're watching over you. Red bricks could be significant. You could live in a red brick home, or maybe this passed over loved one lived in a red brick home. But whatever you're building is being divinely guided, is being divinely protected. Something about putting something on a mantle is significant. Maybe this person that passed, forgive me, I'm sorry, my deepest condolences, was very young when they passed. This could be a sibling, this could be a friend, and they're your guardian angel. Oh, that's beautiful. And maybe you were in a band together in high school, university, again, take it how it applies. But you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, or you feel guilty because of their passing or something to do with their passing. But somehow the purpose of their passing is leading you into the power of your purpose. What do we have for imperfect harmony? What do we have, Spirit? High Council. Yeah. And I was just saying that you're tapped into some sort of high vibrational frequency, and then it comes under perfect harmony. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, star seed, Pleiadian, I'm getting, Arcturian, Osiris, the Orion's belt could be significant. And now this, again, like this soulmate that's coming in for you, it could be your tribe. They're coming in to help chills, to help support you, to help expand consciousness. Because we have high council, evolution, information, potential. So whatever you're working on or your purpose has the potential to reach the stars. I'm getting to reach the stars. That's why maybe you're meant to be seen on some sort of platform, on some sort of global scale, some sort of world view here. Maybe because you're a musician, getting strong musician, or this person that passed was a musician. Direction, timing, a merry motive, and it came under a merry motive. So trust the timing. Like you could be questioning, like I'm not seeing any movement. These opportunities aren't, they don't feel right. They keep passing me by, or you feel like just nothing's really working out. Trust the timing of this, because you're meant to go through what you need to grow through to become that higher version of yourself, to get into synchronicity, in sync with this information that's coming to you, so you could align with this soulmate. Then we have purple. You could be wearing purple. You could be clairvoyant, third eye clairvoyance, maybe doing some sort of meditation for your third eye, cleansing your third eye. Amethyst is really good. It kind of broke, but I washed it. But that's my little amethyst. It was so cute. It still is. And working with amethyst will really help realign your third eye, the energy of your third eye, tapping into the hertz frequency 963. And you're going to be I feel like you're going to be receiving some sort of download or information during this meditation, and it's going to allow you, or it's going to bring some sort of clarity into understanding why you're really doing something, why you really want to do something, because it's a rite of passage. Mugwort. Mugwort. 1 second. I want to get something. So, mugwort is really good to drink on a new moon to gain spiritual possibilities of a more positive nature. Okay. Or drink on a full moon to fulfill desires in love. See, I'm telling you something, you don't see this coming, but there's a reason why maybe you had to take some sort of redirection, some sort of U-turn. You feel like it's a U-turn, maybe. Maybe you feel like you've gone backwards. It's because you were meant to meet somebody. And if you kept moving forward, you wouldn't have met this person. I hope that makes sense. Because this was a rite of passage, because you two are in harmonic frequency. You're a vibrational match to each other, because you're meant to uplift the consciousness, the frequency of the world through love, through your music, through your harmony, even through your presence. That's why things in the past, maybe these stars could represent relationships. That's why they never worked out. 1616 on the clock when I look up. And they always had some sort of merry motive why they wanted to be with you, because they loved your energy. They wanted to siphon your energy. Because then we have reaching for your dreams, go for it. Because there is some sort of prophetic purpose that you are meant to fulfill. Drink mugwort on a full moon to fulfill your desires in love. Wash your crystals in it. It helps detox the liver. Having mugwort by the bed helps remember with good, vivid dreams. And it also helps with insomnia and fatigue. You could drink it in a tea or make a tincture of it, okay? So that could be very beneficial for you if you want to remember your dreams. I'm also someone who has like very vivid dreams, wild dreams, actually. And we always get like those spiritual attacks in the ethers, because they're stronger in the ethers, because we're unconscious, we're sleeping. So we're not able to defend ourselves unless we've mastered the unconscious state of astral projection and astral traveling, right? And that also takes time, unless you're just naturally gifted. See, the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, that fire energy that I was getting with the power of purpose. I love this message for you, collective. Let's clarify the power of purpose. Three of Cups. You're going to be celebrating soon, sooner than you think, before you know it. There's some sort of invitation that's going to allow you, and your past over loved ones are guiding you. They're giving you support, forgiveness. They're saying, get out, go celebrate, say yes to this invitation that comes in. Let's clarify past over loved ones. 10 of Wands. To unburden yourself, to not carry the shame and the guilt from when this person had passed over, underneath the Eight of Pentacles, because this, somehow their passing has something to do with your work. Maybe you stopped doing something that you loved to do. Maybe you stopped doing something because of their passing. And when I go quiet, it's just because I'm reflecting on the energy and on the cards. You could be a smoker, like of cigarettes, or this person that passed was. What do we have for perfect harmony, Spirit? Let's clarify imperfect harmony. What is imperfect harmony? The Eight of Wands, communication. You're exactly where you need to be, collective. You're exactly where you need to be. You're in perfect harmony. That's what I mean. Like, you feel like you've maybe gone through a U-turn, or certain relationships aren't working out, or certain opportunities are passing you by. It's a general reading. But it's because you were meant to remain somewhere, maybe where you weren't supposed to move, or maybe you had to relook and take a look into something, like an experience happened again. It was the same person, the same experience, but different body. And that's what these stars are like hanging up to dry. It's like, why do these people keep showing up? But it's the same experience, different bodies. It's because you were meant to learn something that you didn't learn. But I feel like you've learned it, and now that's why this invitation's coming in. That's gonna align you with your soulmate or your soul tribe. Clarify High Council, Page of Swords, information. Wow. We have the Page of Swords to come that comes in. So you're going to be receiving some sort of communication. Eight of Wands in perfect harmony. The Page of Swords. This is going to come when you least expect it because you're meant to be a star. I'm telling you, you're meant to be on some sort of platform, a healer, something that I was tapping into, sacred reverence, your music, your art, your craft, whatever it is, with you and this person, you and this soulmate that comes in, whether it's love or whether it's just a kindred, like a relationship, you're meant to reach for the stars. You see the star card here, and then the merry motive, and then the stars hanging out to dry. Those opportunities were meant for you. And you kept questioning your motive, like, why am I doing this? Eh, Is you, and then you start believing in the self doubt, the imposter syndrome. You're like, why am I doing this? Are people even noticing my work? Are people even appreciating what I'm doing? Yeah, they are. And there's going to be a strong communication that's coming in that's going to show you that they are. You're a star seed. You're a star seed that's meant to help heal the collective consciousness. And this is what I was saying before. Your name could be star, or you could have a star tattoo. I'm getting strong star energy. The star card coming out, Aquarius energy as well. You could have Aquarius in your Venus. So your love language is communication. Let's clarify a merry motive, spirit, for the viewer. The sun. Leo energy. The sun, the moon, and the stars. I'm getting a merry motive. The sun is going. The sun is the ultimate star for our planet, right? It gives us life. Without the sun, there would there wouldn't be life. So this is someone that's bringing you back to life. This is the realization, the understanding why certain things had to happen. This was testing your spirit, testing your tenacity. But some sort of this could even be a communication coming in from a star seeds, a soul mate, someone who is maybe even a musician, a star that's coming in to communicate with you. Someone who's in the music industry, and they're going to invite you out somewhere. Clarify stairs, the direction and timing, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, because they want to work with you. We have 3 and 3, the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, 33, because you've mastered something. They see that you're very skilled at something. Underneath, the Knight of Cups, and it may turn into a romantic. This is the soulmate card. It may turn into something that's romantic, but this person is part of your soul tribe. They're part of your elevation. The Page of Pentacles, they're here to teach you how to move forward because you may feel burdened. You may feel stuck. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Chariot here. There's forward movement. There's victory here. After maybe some sort of self-sabotage because we have the Seven of Swords to the King of Cups. So you're gonna know that this person is legit and they're not messing with you. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna know. Trust in yourself. Trust in that knowing. This is a beautiful reading. Much love, collective. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you've gotten this far. Stay well wherever the day may find you.